Bloody football. Alright, let's get over. Let's get. Hey guys, welcome to. Hi. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Tassan, your host. This is Bloody Football. Today we're going to talk about what happened. Well, tonight the team didn't have any cohesion. There was no understanding between the players. I was questioning if Kovacic was given proper instructions to sit back, and it didn't look like he had because he was pressing forward. And we know what happens when we got two pressers in the middle. I said it in my preview that if we went with two pressers in the middle, even if one is a destroyer, it's a problem if one of them is not told to sit back. And it was quite clear. The first goal was cheap, very, very cheap. It was Looney Tunes football. It was a joke. Second one was the same with the second one. Reece James had no idea Madison was running past him. He had no idea. He was ball watching. If you see the replay, he became aware when Madison went ahead, and that was completely useless. And it's not just that. There was misunderstanding between players all over the pitch. Nobody understands. And this is the 19th game of the season, and the team has no cohesion. There is no understanding. There is no chemistry. There is nothing. There's nothing there. I wish I could be more lively. I wish I could be more positive in any way, but there is no positive from tonight. Other than Mount, maybe he should be the captain going forward, because he was the only player that looked like he wanted to do everything, but he couldn't. He was angry, and you could see it. And just a little bit of appreciation there. Pulisic tried to do okay. Kalamazoo, another same thing. It didn't quite click in. Tammy are pretty awful today. The fault lies everywhere. Including the worst one. The worst one lies with the manager. We can't defend him anymore. By the way, I just realized I can make the light blue. Nobody cares. Less blue. Yay. I think Frank Lampard is gone. If anyone was looking at the game critically, I think everyone was, including the board, including Roman, including Marina. Some love stories are just not meant to end well. Kenny Douglas at Liverpool, what a legend, and came back twice. Didn't do anything worth mentioning. It doesn't always work. It was a dream come true for many of us, but we all knew that we hired a manager who is at his infancy days into managing. Yes, he's very charismatic, he's very intelligent, he's extremely knowledgeable when it comes to football, but at managing, he's extremely new. And you're asking him to go against people like Guardiola, Klopp, Brendan Rodgers. Jesus. Yeah, they all have more than a decade under their belt. Frank had one before he joined Chelsea, not in the Premier League, in the Championship. And he didn't promote, although they went to the playoffs finals, and probably should have promoted, and probably Frank should have stayed at Derby with a promoted side to the Premier League for a few seasons before we should have even considered. I really hope this doesn't ruin Frank's career as a manager going forward. I hope, because there are good things. There were good things about his team last season. Last season, some of the football we saw was good. This season, some of the football we saw was good, but it's clear that he does not know how to manage this much talent together cohesively and put together a proper team to play in a way so that there is chemistry between the players and balls going to the net and 9 hours by the oppositions, and that's not what's been going on, and it's getting worse and worse and worse. Today was comical, did the defending in the first half. The second half, if Jamie Vardy was prime Vardy today, like Vardy changes from game to game. Sometimes he's prime Vardy, which is like the season Leicester won the Premier League. He puts in 2 goals there. There's no question. The first one, the Monday save. If he was prime Vardy, he was gonna put it in. And the second time was in the second half, was when nothing was happening with Leicester. They went like not one gear down. They went like from 4 to 1. Weren't really pushing for most of the second half, and it's not as if we did something. One of the most saddest thing that happened was when we got a free kick, came from Ziyech. Werner scored it, and he was offside by centimeters, millimeters. Like, and in the first half, that free kick, which would have been a penalty for Manchester United, which was penalty for West Brom in the weekend, but wasn't a penalty for Chelsea, because today nothing went well. Nothing went the right way. Nothing is going the right way lately. It's been the case always since the beginning of December, that we keep hoping that something special is going to come into play from one of the players rather than a cohesive team play, which is something that we should have more than anyone else, given the caliber of the players we have. It's as if all our players are 90s and the chemistry is 50 something. There is no chemistry. How can it be into the 19th game of the season? I understand the COVID blah, all that. I understand that, but 19th game into the season, 29 points after 19 games. It's goodbye, Frank. I'm more like Leicester City to Chelsea 0. Goodbye, Frank Lampard, and best of luck with your career. I would be shocked to see you managing the next game if you do, but I'm assuming Frank Lampard will be gone before my video is even uploaded, which is why I'm doing it right after the game, because I don't think he has even hours before the sack. So it is truly depressing. Thank you if you watched this video. Goodbye, Frank Lampard, as a manager. Maybe if you go to your different club and do something really well in 10-15 years time, maybe you will be back. Maybe you will lead us to, titles and stuff like that, but I don't think it's gonna happen this time around. I think it's done. I think it's over. Thank you for watching my video. I can't even hope that any of you would have liked it, sitting through that miserable talk. But still, just thank you for watching the video. Stay safe and take care.